Hey there, it's Jocelyn Renee, your digital loctician, here to share with you the fall must-have accessories for locks. In this video, I'll be sharing with you 6 items that you definitely need on your fall checklist for hair care with locks. Whether you just started off on your journey or you've had locks for several years, you can definitely benefit from the items on this list. So let's go ahead and get started. These items are not really in any particular order. However, I would highly suggest the first item is very high on your must-have list, and that is a Boar bristle brush. The reason why I say a Boar bristle brush must be high on your list to have for fall is because with fall comes, our awesome scarves and hats, coats, all those amazing things, but they all carry lint, which can, as you know, I'm sure, get into your locks and cause more harm than good. So if you don't want to have your nice yellow scarf being worn in your locks forever, make sure you grab yourself a Boar bristle brush. The next thing that you'll need, and it goes hand in hand really with a Boar bristle brush, is a satin lined cap. I highly recommend getting your caps lined with satin. You can either do it yourself or specifically purchase something that has satin in it. But whatever you do, make sure there's a barrier between your locks and that cotton hat you may be wearing during the colder days in the fall. The next thing on your list that is probably something that I'm sure you're not really going to want to have, but it's needed in the fall, is a hair dryer. Because the temperatures are going to get colder and you definitely still have to shampoo your hair, air drying is not really something that you can do too often in the fall, and especially not in the winter if you live in colder climates. So having a hair dryer that you can sit under comfortably for a good 30 to 45 minutes just to get that moisture out of the inside of your locks, so you don't have to worry about any type of rot or mold or mildew forming in your locks, I highly suggest you invest in. And next, along the same lines of sitting under things, being under the dryer, a steamer. A steamer is something that you'll definitely want to have on hand. You can either opt for a handheld hair steamer that'll allow you to just add some extra moisture on the go, like when you have some quick moments in the morning or even at night, but not before you go to sleep, to refresh your locks. Handheld steamers are a really great option for home. Additionally, you can invest in a hooded steamer that will give you concentrated steam treatments, which are really great to do if you are experiencing any dryness or brittleness to your locks. Steaming is like the deep conditioner of locked hair care. Me personally, I love to do an herbal rinse before getting under the steamer. That just allows all those nutrients to penetrate a lot deeper into my locks so that they stay nice and soft and bouncy pretty much all the time, but especially in the winter time. And if you've already done your steam treatment and you're like, what else can I do with my locks? A good practice to implement during the fall season is hot oil treatments. Hot oil treatments are great for nourishing the scalp, making sure your scalp stays nice and healthy, and it helps to minimize any itching and dryness that you may have. So with hot oil treatments, you need to make sure you're using a lightweight oil, something that is very easy to apply and also easy to rinse out, nothing too thick. And then once you apply your oil, you want to use a self-warming cap so that you get the external heat from the dryer as well as your internal heat from your body to help emulsify those oils throughout your locks and throughout your scalp. It's really great. Oh, one of the best treats for locks. And last but not least, after you've done all your steam treatments, you made sure your locks have no lint in them and they are protected from lint and wool, you want to make sure that you have a astringent moisturizer on hand. This is really great for those days, let's say you're working out, because we have to keep our body right during the fall. Or even if you've just started your locks and you're trying to combat the itching that definitely comes along with starting your lock journey, an astringent moisturizer is phenomenal. It's hands down one of the best kept secrets for people that have itchy, dry scalp and still want to have a nice, refreshing scent and feel to the locks. So an astringent moisturizer is definitely something you need on your fall checklist for your locks. So let's do a quick recap of the fall must-have accessories for locks. Definitely want to make sure you have your satin line cap, a Boar bristle brush, a hair dryer, a hair steamer, or a handheld clothes steamer, whichever one works best for you and where you store your hair accessories. You also need the ingredients for your hot oil treatments. That's a lightweight oil, a self-warming cap, and last but not least, having that astringent moisturizer will definitely help to keep your locks nice and fresh throughout the season. So hopefully all these items are on your checklist for the fall, and if you have any other items that you definitely use and recommend during the fall or the colder seasons, please drop those in the comments below, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye! Hey, you still there? Make sure you hit that subscribe button, okay? Don't want to miss what I have coming next. Seriously, subscribe. Okay, bye!